Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Geeked Out. My name is Steven Merced, and I will be giving you guys today something that I haven't done in a while, and that is a comic book review. Today, I'll be reviewing Batman Earth 1, the graphic novel, which was written by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. This is a graphic novel that I've heard a lot of great things about, and I had to give it a chance and see what it was all about. So, here's my review. Here we go. Now, some of the first things that I'm going to let you guys know about this novel is that it is not a typical Batman novel. This is a retelling of a story, of an origin story of how Batman became Batman, how Bruce Wayne got to put on the cape. We see him from a childhood all the way to, you know, a few years later, I guess you can say. He is still a young Bruce Wayne, doesn't become an older Bruce Wayne in this novel, but we do see him when he's younger. His parents are still alive at the beginning of this novel. His father is actually running for mayor, and he's competing against a character that we don't see until midway through the books. But what ends up happening is that we see that he wants to still live his life regularly. He wants to go to the movies, although everybody around him is actually telling him that he should not do this, that he should not go out because the town is bad. People do not want him to be the next mayor, so do not go out. But of course, Bruce Wayne's father does not listen. He wants to go out. He is not going to change his everyday life. So they end up going to the movies. While at the movies, the power goes out, and we all know what happens after there. They go out through the back, and things happen, and the parents of Bruce Wayne end up getting murdered. And this Bruce Wayne that we get here is a bratty, not likable young Bruce Wayne. I mean, this Bruce Wayne is a obnoxious little kid, and he is a spoiled brat, actually, what we see there. Some of the cool things that I enjoyed about this book is that we get to see Bruce Wayne when he doesn't have any of the cool gadgets or any of those things, and he's just sucking at being Batman, literally. So when his parents die, we get introduced to Alfred, who Alfred is a awesome character in this. He is not your typical old man Alfred who is helpless. This Alfred is actually an ex-Marine who is a badass, and he does not want to take Bruce Wayne because he was not ready for that, but he ends up being Bruce Wayne's legal guardian and teaching Bruce Wayne all these like martial arts things and all that cool stuff. And that is really, really cool because we get to see, you know, the different kind of chemistry between Alfred and Bruce that we don't see in other other writings of Batman. So that's a pretty awesome thing to see there. So what we get here is that we see that Bruce Wayne actually believes that there was a conspiracy to murder his parents, and he's out there trying to figure out who was behind it. What we do see is that there is a character who was at the scene of the crime, and Bruce Wayne is trying to find this character and figure out what's happening. So the cool thing about this comic book is that we see a lot of the similar characters. We see a lot of characters when they were young, teenagers. We see Harvey Dent, who used to actually pick on Bruce Wayne. We see Lucius Fox, who's super young here also. And we also see Jessica Dent, which is Harvey Dent's sister, who's actually like a friend figure to Bruce Wayne. We see Jeff Gordon, before Jeff Gordon became like the commissioner and all that. We see his daughter, who's about 17 years old in this novel, and there's a lot of really, really cool stories here that show us what we're in for. And I gotta say, some of the writing in this is absolutely phenomenal. If you guys have never actually checked out Jeff Johns' writing, he is an amazing, amazing writer, actually. And this really shows it. And the illustrations in this book are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the artwork, the shadowing, just the use of the colors and the panels is just so breathtaking. I gotta say, this is like one of the best graphic novels I have actually ever read. It's so phenomenal. I mean, it keeps me reading. Like I wanted to read it in one sitting. I just couldn't put it down, and I actually am upset that there's only one volume to this. I can't wait for them to make the volume 2, because at the end of this there is a cliffhanger that leaves you wanting more and wanting to see what happens with these characters. This is a bit of a darker tone of Batman. We see a lot of graphic things in here. We see a lot of violence, a lot of dark, gritty elements here, and some of these things are just absolutely phenomenal. But this is a book that you guys absolutely have to check out because of the fantastic writing, fantastic artwork, and it's an amazing, amazing Batman story. And if you are a fan of the Batman story or have tried to get into Batman before and it has not worked, this is the book that you must get into, because this book will grab you and pull you in, and it is a must read for any Batman lover, anybody that's ever been interested in Batman, and it's definitely worth the purchase. So for me, I'm going to happily give Batman Earth 1 a 4.5 out of 5. Only reason I'm not going 5 is because it left me wanting more, and I wanted the book to be bigger and have more backstory to other characters. But it's a 4.5 out of 5. This is a phenomenal book, and you must check it out. And as always, guys, if you guys like my video, make sure you subscribe below, comment, like this video, and just let me know what you guys think of this book. If you read it, if you guys are a fan of Batman, let me know what's your favorite Batman book. I mean, a lot of people out there do love them, The Killing Joke, but if you guys like, comment below with what you like. And as always, guys, geek out about anything, and see you guys later.